Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this fine Monday?
I am lovely. Get my orb shaded up for me. It didn't do my orb. I don't know what's up with my indicator not working out here. It's not giving me my. Oh, there it is. Had it off. Now we're back to well. It's still not showing. It's not showing my orb on my trading view on my app, my automatic. So that's annoying.
Well, you're getting some dip buyers. A little dip, and then they kind of push it up. Now, I'm not sure what today brings. To be honest with you, we got a lot of stuff bouncing around.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I took a long earlier, and of course, I told you before we got on the stream, my trading stop caught me at break even, then went to my take profit. So that's a little bit annoying, but it'll be okay. Get everything, all the market ties updated.
I guess we can do that.
Woohoo! Coney, baby.
Yeah. No, it coin had a nice pop over the weekend. Crypto, in general, had a nice pop.
The great thing about Coney, this is a very small account, right? That I got this in. But one thing I have figured out with Tasty Trades, Roy,
yeah,
I can pull the Coney chart and the coin chart side by side.
Oh,
yeah.
So
Tasty Trades trying to get it dialed in.
It's a good thing you went coiny and not AI.
I saw that and I laughed out loud when I saw the conversation.
7:30 at night on Friday, early earnings.
I said I would have been cussing Roy.
Yeah, I did enter on Friday. Some October calls that just got ravaged. So
really,
yeah, I mean they're down like 90%.
October. I would have got commons, but still, I'm glad I chose Coney. And look, my thing with Coney, I got 200 something bucks there. My thing was, hey, let me get this thing, sit back, not worry with it, and look back a year later, and I've doubled my money just off of dividends.
Right.
So, and that looks like unless something drastic happens, they've already said it's going to be anywhere from like 53 to 65 cents this time. But if they have a good month, that's going to pop right back up and be back over $1. What was it a high, like 270 or some stupid shit like that?
Yeah, no, it was crazy. Like over 2.
Of course, coin, which is what it follows. Say what it follows. It sells option off of it. It gapped up this morning, which is lonely for me.
Yeah, you got a few runners in tech, especially AI. You got Micron, you got Marvell. Yeah, Micron actually did early guidance and the guided up. So the opposite of AI. Lovely. So tech is getting held up. Friday was an interesting day. I mean, it was all Mag 7 holding everything up. And you just had, obviously a pretty strong day. And now you've got Mag 7 a little red so far today to start. Tesla is up $12. Wow, 341. So
your man.
Yeah. He missed getting exercise by 30 cents on Friday.
That's crazy.
Kept the premium, and then the next trading day, bazinga.
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
Well, look, when you're trading Tesla options, selling, buying, it's always a risk. You never know.
Yeah.
We Nvidia's a darling now, but Tesla's still Tesla, and they remind people they're still Tesla sometimes.
Yeah. Well,
Oh my gosh, Trump speaks at 9.
Yeah, it's gonna be this Washington D.C. stuff.
Yeah, but you never know what he's gonna say.
Right.
This 1250 has to hold ES for this thing. I was looked like it kept wanting to go up and test that 20 and take it out, but now it looks like it's going to test that 1250 and take that out, which it just did.
Yeah.
Now what do we do?
Tesla and NVIDIA are your only Mag 7 that's green. Granted, Microsoft's basically flat. NVIDIA is basically flat. Everybody else is red. Apple's come back quite a bit. It's down 1.5%. So you've got a little bit of weakness showing up, but let's see if they buy it up.
They could. I'm not in love with CVD here. Volume is coming back on tide. Call premium and put premiums are ripping up. So we could see profit takers, I'm assuming, before Trump speaks, maybe.
Yeah, in a logical market, that would make sense. I don't know where we go from here. I would expect us to get down to that or below, which is about 64.10. Looks like she's boogieing her way down there.
Yeah, seems to be what it's aiming for. Seems to be what it's aiming for. You got 150 orders sitting there too, so.
Oh, I got a quick phone call I got to do real quick. Give me 1 second, Monty.
You're good. We're just drilling down. Nothing to see here. Just the market drilling. Ended up having a good week last week in the market. If anybody saw my write-up we did, it came down week 4, then rallied pretty much all week. Had one bad day, but the next day it made it right back. And pretty decent close Friday. So, but right now everything seems to be saying that, hey, we are going to go lower right now. It's kind of what it's telling me, but we could get buyers down here at this low. CBD is not great. You do have a little uptick in volume on Tide. It's not a lot, but it's enough to do something to give a little bounce here. So we'll see if it works its way back up. You got orders right below 20 now. They were sitting on 20 a minute ago. Do we work back up towards there and go towards that 25 range? It's kind of what I would like to see, but it's neither here nor there. Depends on what the market does, and he's speaking in 5 minutes, so any damn thing could happen. Just keep that in your mind. Anything can happen at any moment. We're getting a little bounce here. They move those orders up, but get a little volatility in here. So we got some movers doing something. I figure we got some shakeups going on. You got some profit takers. I'm sure you got a few people covering the shorts trying to get out. So when you get all that together, you kind of get volatility back and forth. So we still don't have a a definite range. It did get up and test the VWAP earlier. Didn't like it. Came back down pretty decent. So we'll see if it can get back up there and break above it. It's going to take some shorts covered, in my opinion, to do it, but we shall see. See if we got to break through this 8 first. That's your first test. You can break through that, and then we got a chance, but it's not loving it right this second. It's right there at anchored VWAP too, so got that going for us. Not really in love with anything. They stacked orders at that 20 area now, so we got to pay attention to that. If they could break through that, that's the key. If you break through that, then we should see that 25 hit. But we got a little ways to go before we get there. No rush. Right now, we just best to sit back. We're in a chop zone. As long as we're in the orb, you know, you could trade top to bottom, bottom top if it shows support and resistance like it shows support here. And the long you want to count. Just taking a test chance, see if we can break above that 20. If we do, that'll be fantastic. If not, we'll here shortly will be our trail stop will be back to even. So it is what it is. Pretty strong candle, especially on 10-minute. Looks decent. So we'll see. Here's a decent bounce. So now our stop has moved to even. So no matter what, we're not losing on this trade, but I would love for it to break through that 20 before it comes back and hits my trail stop. We'll see. Nothing crazy yet. Let's see if we can break through this. Didn't like the 21 the first time, but if you break through that, then you got the 8, and then you got the 50 right on that 20 level where you're seeing those orders sit at. Oh. It's not liking it so far. It's kind of chilling there. But, you know, there we go. We're going to try it again. I'm going to try to get this break. I want to see those orders at 20 get taken out. You got your volume is upticking, put premium's coming down, call premium's going up. So if we want to do it, this is the chance to do it. You got the options on your side to do it anyway. Let's see if they can do it, though. That's the key. That is the key. CBD has gone from negative, 1,800 or so down to pretty much flat. Still got these orders right below 20 and right at 20 we're watching. That's what it needs to break through to have a chance to go up. It's a good many orders they're building there. Now they're building orders at 10. Again, those are building back up. So definitely could have a pullback here. There's a strong candle. 10-minute looks really strong. You're making some very, very on lower wicks. But we got to get through some stuff to do it. Let's get this a little bit. See where we're at maybe. So you can see those 200 orders are right above us. Probably look about 19. Here we are at VWAP right there where those orders are. It's going to struggle. See if we can break through them. That's what we're looking for. Oh, well. I did not. No, I didn't. What we got here? Wrong one. We're still in this trade. I want to break this level and go up to that 25 level is what I'm wanting. But, you know, we'll see. Got 2250. I am guaranteed profit on this trade, man, if it comes back, which looks like it might do. I am guaranteed profit Not a lot, just a little bit, but hey, green is green. As my new saying is, keep it boring, keep it green. We just can't get through this little 20 area right here. It just gonna take a little more than what they gave there to do it. Your volume on your SPY tide is kind of chilling out a little bit, turning sideways slightly. See, general market tide, volume's down, but you put call premium's going up. We'll still see. They hadn't given up hope on trying to break it through yet. Call premium just spiked on SPY tide. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to get through that. You took some of the orders out, didn't take all of them. I don't like, I guess Trump speaking now or fixing to speak. I don't like being in a trade when he's talking anymore. I think this is more about DC and all that stuff, but you never know what he's going to say when he's at the podium. You never know. Go up here and test these orders again, looks like. There it is. Just can't take enough of them out. Took a few, but I need to take more than 10 or so out at a time to get through it. You are watching. If it does break this area, they could pull those orders right above us, and this thing could pop up to that 22.50, 25. Well, there we go. We're going to test them. It ate those first set of orders. So that's a good sign for my long. Guaranteed morning's trade. It trailed back up, so we need this breakout here. I got my take profit at 24. So if it goes to 24, it'd be great. I just don't know if we're going to get there. My stop is now at 16.25, so he'll come back and take me out. I would love for it to break on through that 20 level. That would be fantastic. And then we would trail more and have a good day on. I'm looking at Roy in the background. Looks like he's in deep thought over there. That's never a good idea. Good thing going. But here we are. We are in a trade. I was hoping it was going to break out that orb, but it just didn't quite do it. Couldn't hold the break. So this is probably fixing to stop us out. Every time I say that, it gets a little bit of bounce, but we're getting super close now. Super close. I don't want to add anything here. We'll let it stop out if it stops out. If it does, it's okay. Keep telling myself that. We just took a chance down there. It popped. And we're guaranteed profit. So you can't fight. You can't argue with that. Profit's profit. And there it is. Took us out. So we got a little bit on it. I'm in no hurry to get back in. Your volume just dropped on Tide. Your call premiums are dropping. So that anchored deal up might be a spot, but you just don't have a lot of room to take it anywhere is my deal. If you do want to go back high, because that 20 spot is proven to be a tough spot. Let's see if it gets back up there again. What it does, if it gets close to it again. I would not be surprised if it goes back over and tests that 20. Like I said, I just don't know about breaking out of the 20 area, but it could. Right now, it's just kind of chopping around in this little range. So they put orders back at 19 again, as you can see. This is playing out just like it did a second ago. You got your orders doing the same thing. Well, they pulled some of those up there. So let's see if they can get a little momentum up. We are not doing anything yet, just sitting and watching. Ooh, threw some big orders up there that time, didn't they? Got some dark crimson color that acted as a magnet when they popped them in there. So we'll see if this gives it the momentum it needs to get above this stuff. We shall see. We shall see. Kind of just bouncing around, not really doing much. Staying in the same little range. They pulled those crimson orders to the low side that time and popped a little bit off of it. I want to see it break this 20 area for anything long-wise. I think if we get that, we could get a nice move up, but I just can't get the momentum to break through it yet. We are just looking at some stuff over here. If it was to break this low zone, I could see it pop really quick. But I don't think my financial juice is updating, right? Let's go and refresh that bad boy right here at VWAP, where it's struggling to get it back above. See if it can break the VWAP. Break the VWAP, then we got a chance to pop up. But it's got to get through that first. Oh, well, this is part of our game, right? Sit and watch. Sit and watch. Sit and watch. See if you can get this 20 break. It's tested a few times up here. It has not been able to get the breakout. Oh, what? Oh, I got a sorry, bro, from Royce. This call's taking longer than he anticipated, I see. Oh, right here at this damn 20 area. They did move orders up, so we could see a move up, or we could see it come down to that 64.10 range, 64.12.50. Let's see. See what this fresh candle brings. See if it brings any more volume. I'm trying to get the breakout. Yeah, elite Well, the Trader Funding's having a hell of a deal today, I see. There's the 20. Come on, let's break up there. Let's break that 2250. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Now going up to that 2250. That's where we want to see you go to. Didn't get the break all the way up. Where'd it get to? It got right to that 125 and rejected. Let's see if we can get the breakout now. 2250 is next, and that brings 25 into play. My trade 08 is lagging this morning. It's always great. We did take a long in a couple accounts, so we were very small. We are guaranteed profit again. Like I said, nothing crazy. Just doing small scalps here or there. If we get the move, we get a decent payout. If we don't, it's okay. Yeah, it's gonna take us out here for our trail. It's all good. Got out of both of them. Little win. Not liking anything long game here. We're gonna wait and let this thing settle. Tried to break out of ore, but couldn't quite do it. Let's see where we come. I definitely don't like along with these wicks, and then SPY tide is not looking pretty. It's a second. Check general market tide. General market tide still holding up. The reason I'm not liking it. Copper is going down and volume's going down, so don't like those. If we come back down 1250 10 area, if it shows support, I might take it long, but it's going to have to show me some good support before I do anything else with it. So the long side. Ooh.
I left you hanging. I apologize. I got calls coming out of my yin yang.
You got to tell people you have a quiet period.
I know. I'm planning my next call 3 p.m. Oh. Well, looks like we had a pop and then a fade. They say anything?
I haven't seen anything. Trump announced Washington D.C. plans as he weighs National Guard deployment. Nothing crazy comes out of it yet, so same thing they're saying over and over again. I don't even know if he's actually speaking yet. It just says he's supposed to be. But I hadn't seen any headlines. That was from a Truth Social post from Sunday, so. Saw a bunch of stuff pop through. Nothing crazy.
Yeah, market doesn't really know where it wants to go, does it?
No, I'm thinking we just kind of bounce around for a little while till either he's done or something comes out somewhere. But
Tesla 341.82. So that is fine in buyers. Microsoft has gone green. Apple's recovering a little bit. Yeah.
and then NVIDIA needs to pop. Google.
I don't know.
Now.
I was very interested to see what the market, how it would react to that deal with AMD and NVIDIA. But I guess it's a net positive for them because they were basically blocked from selling in China. So now they can sell in China and then do this 15% deal.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad thing for them at all. You got to definitely, I think the good outweighs the fees you're paying.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of my thought, but I'm sure there's somebody digging in deeper somewhere that knows more about it than we know.
Of course.
But, you know. Oh.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't know what was said. What happened there? What did what? I know I was going to try to scalp a quick long, and I was going to actually move my take profit up, and it got in and filled all at one time, like one motion. So,
All right.
I didn't get a chance to adjust my take profit. So we made a small amount of money again on it. But hey, green is green. Remember my saying: keep it boring, keep it green.
Tide overall had a spike in volume there too to coincide with that move.
Yep.
So
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
Israeli Defense Minister Katz. Do you see that?
I saw that. I didn't read it, but I saw it. But that was definitely before the pop.
Yeah. It says in response to the assassination list published by Iran, the moment Iran's Supreme Leader Khamenei comes out of the bunker, I suggest he occasionally looks up at the sky and listens carefully to every turn.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
So this ceasefire is going to last a long time, I see.
Yeah, which would think you'd get the opposite impact on the market. But here we are.
Yes, no till. You keep it simple, keep it boring, keep it green.
Yeah.
Don't sit there and try to throw some bad mojo out here, bro. What the hell? I did re-enter this long, so 21 it takes me out, and I'm got a decent day going. Nothing great, just green day, green boring day. Come on, hit it! Don't just play around it. Hit it. It's literally one tick off my damn take profit, Roy. One tick, 64.21 on this last one I re-entered. Give me a little green. There it is. All right. So green, green, green. Dirty hair. Don't make me block you today. I'm in a good mood. You're trying to throw some negative shit like that out there. What the hell? All right, Roy. I'm gonna go get some dopamine. I'm gonna go sit in the sun for 2 minutes.
I got you.
I figured out. You go just stay in for a little bit. You recharge, ready to go.
Okay.
Stay in the shade. Get in the sun, people. Get in the sun. All right. I'll be right back. Since you left me hanging, I need a drink and do a couple things. I'll be right back.
So here we are. We've got looking at ES. This is a strategy I'm working with. Just kind of ignore this on the screen. This is not buy sell indicators by any stretch. This is just something I'm looking at for my automatic trading bot. I'm not sure. Not sure what strategy is working, what's not. So I'm just playing around with stuff. We are pulling back down here. You do have kind of a candle by candle on this big pop. So I wonder if you pull back to maybe VWAP, see if it has some support. Of course, Trump is talking, so buyer beware. But that's what we're looking at here. If you look over here to the right, we got Apple eventually. Come on. TradingView's freezing on me. All right, so we have Apple. Is it just Apple bugging? All right, guess Apple is bugging. We got NVDA kind of chopping around, not really pushing higher, not really pushing lower, just kind of hanging out. Microsoft, it's not like a Microsoft or Apple. Google coming back down a little bit. Not a good candle there, right at VWAP. Amazon curling up. So Amazon could be on the move. Tesla just going for it. 343. If you're into writing covered calls for Tesla, they are pretty juiced right now. AI opened up 15. They had preliminary earnings at 7:30 at night on a Friday to absolutely just murder the stock. So it was an interesting setup, one that I was in for the long side, but I was leery of this giant head and shoulders. That looks like it's played out now with the gap down. So now does it come back up, fill the gap? There's some things I don't know. I'm not happy with her. TSSI, this is a semiconductor, or sorry, it's not a semiconductor, it's an AI play. Infrastructure. TradingView is really struggling on the charts. I wonder if it's my strategy that I have deployed. We're going to go back to ES. We're just going to look at quotes. So let's see. Marvell's up 3%. Pang is up 1%. That's good. Trade Desk, if anybody bought that dip, is doing well. Coin, gap up 5%. Huge move up overnight. So 327, we talked about that earlier today. With crypto moving as well as Solana, you've got just kind of overall looking at pretty bullish day. You got Intel ticking up 4.5%. CEO is going to be meeting with Trump today after Trump told him to resign. So that should be interesting. We've got SoundHound up 15%, 1552. Incredible. They had earnings last week. They blew them out. They did good. Let's kind of see Figma 620. Or Snap. Let me just take you off. I don't want you. BWXT. What's my LEU? That's my nuclear play. 220. Man, these charts are just struggling. Can't see anything. All right, we'll go back to ES. We're looking at the 8. It's testing 8 and VWAP right here. So it could just barrel on through that or find some support. We shall see. Don't have my audio news on, so let me do that. Refresh and do that. Don't want it that loud. Look at market tide. You got kind of volume ticking down on general market tide. SPY tide, you got market moving down. You got the market itself moving down. You got the volume moving down. You get a push down here now to the bottom of the Bollinger Band. See if there's any sort of support. Or no, sorry. That is the 21. Sorry, that's 21. So if there's any support there. You have NVIDIA pushing higher. So a little puzzled of why this moved down. potentially talking. So obviously is a market mover. You're getting a big old stick. That would be a candle the short side for sure. If the candle holds up. Let me flip over to Bookmap. Keep money away. Let's see what we got looking here. Got orders stacked below us, not really much above us. So, oh, little crimson popping up. They're flashing orders right above us. Keeping those orders down below, so it looks like they may come down, hit those orders, and then potentially find some support. We are just kind of chilling in between our orb. So if we go to the 5 minute.
Yeah, it's just chilling inside the orb.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to make a move down to that 10 level, doesn't it?
Every time it tries, it finds buyers.
Yeah, I'm not interested in taking a short down there, to be honest with you. Not yet. But it could play out. Let's take this one. Interesting. Huh. So, or 1325 would be the 236 on the. If you look, let's look at mine. Let's add Roy. Oh, I add Roy, then Roy add himself. I took Roy off. So this is just a fib off this little level right here. We could actually change it to here. We're looking for extremes, right?
Yeah.
When you're looking at fibs. So let's adjust this back over here. Well, there you go. So if it breaks this down at 14 level, I think you could see 10 if it holds. And then you would play this 20 level that we've been talking about all morning. If it could break and hold and get a move up, start moving back up there. So CVD's kind of bouncing a little bit. Back up to around 1200. Let's go look at that. Tide is just, I don't know what to think of Tide right this second.
Yeah.
I think we might get a little move down here. I don't know if we get to 10 or if we get close. I'm going to try a little short. I'm going to have my take profit. I'm going to keep my stop tight. My take profit, I'm only trying to get 3 or 4 points out of this. So I'm going to try to get 1250. See if it'll come to 1250. If it does, that's a little small win, a little scalp. Little scalpy scalp. We're going to get close to it. Does it touch it or not? That's the deal. Does Roy hear me say you sorry dog today?
Nah, it's all going to go good.
And like I said, I'm not trying to get a lot out of it. I'm just trying to just give me 2 points off of it and I'll be happy. Give me 1 point. Does it give me 2? That's a negative so far. That's one thing about scaling back, Roy. You don't feel no damn pressure on these little trades.
That's good.
But I sure would love it to come all the way down to my little 1250 down here and get me out. That would be nice. We got to 13. Come on, baby. This 13's gonna hold now. All right, well, now watch it go up to 16. 7.5 and take me out. It's a dirty dog, Roy.
Well, it just needed a little breather, and now it'll get itself back in line.
Yeah, it could pop all the way back up, but maybe it'll get a little rejection here and then come down and test those orders down there. Not they just threw some up above us at 1750. So, but I'm back. I'm back green. So come on. This thing's just tempting me. It's just teasing me, Roy. Just teasing me. Just teasing me.
There's about to be a hellish drop.
I don't need a hellish drop. I just need a 2-point drop.
It's about to kiss or blow.
I hate they got orders sitting at 1250 now, though. Yeah, CVD's holding. It looked like it's gonna come back. Let's back up a little bit. You do have your call premiums are turning up. Your put premiums turning up, but volume's turning up a slight little bit with it. So you could see a pop here. I wish it would come test this 1250 first, though. That'd be great. I love looking at my. I got 3 messages here from on Instagram, 3 hidden messages, and supposedly the doctor told all of them the same thing, that they had a little time left because they had cancer. Yeah, and they have a balance that I could take if I wanted. So, yep, that is legit. And if I'm dying, you know what, I'm gonna reach out to somebody and be like, hey, you know what? Here you go. Take my stuff for you.
Yeah.
Somebody I don't know. But here we are. Come on, give me a point drop here. 4 ticks is all I'm asking. I'm not asking for the world. Just asking for a piece of it. Call premiums are dropping now, but volume is just kind of holding steady. This is the stuff we're not supposed to be trading, but
yep.
As long as I have what I have here, I don't have I'm not risking a ton here.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to make a ton. I'm just trying to get a little bit out of it, hit my little profit, and then go. But, it just won't come all the way down to my take profit. It gets 2-3 ticks away and says, that's close enough. And I don't have it enough where it's going to trail me, so it is what it is.
Oh, my whole day is not ruined, but my mood gets shifted when I get caught in something like that AI stuff, man. Because it's like that's just bad luck. I mean, just bad luck. I bought time on my option. I entered the option, and then to get that damn 7:30 early earnings and nuke 90% of your damn position.
Well, I mean,
that's the game we play.
was a risky play, right?
Yeah, no, definitely.
So you just got to remember that. Hey, I got caught. I'm sure it didn't blow up what you had going.
No,
Took a little off, but
took a little loss.
that happens. So we're 2 ticks away again, and it bounces back up. Of course it does. They did pull those orders down below 1250, so I'm hoping we go test 1250 now. I am 2 ticks away. 2 ticks away. Hey, there's a little win.
Trump is set to hit the stage in 2 minutes. Financial Juice Guy just said.
Well, I am green on the day, not by a lot, but hey, I'm green. Now we can sit and wait and find a better entry than what we had there. We got lucky on that one, but hey, luck counts.
Yeah.
Boy, reading Snoop and Lead last night. Wow. You got Lead, who the crazy thing, Lead will take a chance, but Lead goes in the money on this place.
Yeah.
Snoop just gives time, and they go way out of the money.
Way out of the money.
And those
they are so
opposite.
Each
other. Insane. Yes. Lead entered a trade, and when I saw Snoop say, "Wait, you're in the money," I was like, for some reason, Lead is scared to go out of the money. That might be the thing that drives me the craziest about Lead. Look, if you got the capital, do it, but you can make so much more just going at the money.
Yeah.
If it goes in your direction, if you're right. Now on the downside, yes, Lead's got more room to play with, and if you're out of the money, but those wins are just so much bigger right outside the money than they are in the money. And I understand Delta. You got 90 Delta. It moves 90 cents with every dollar. Something about that 35 Delta going to 90 Delta when you have it is what makes you just.
Yeah. I mean, that, like, for example, I bought Micron calls a couple weeks ago when Micron was like 114. I bought 120 calls for October or September, and obviously Micron had it. Trump's at the podium. So if you're in a position, Trump's at the podium.
Just so y'all know, Roy has come a long way. Roy used to be a lot like Lead and go in the money all the time.
Yeah.
I have finally cracked that egg with Roy. It's taken a long time.
Now the problem I have. Go ahead.
Okay, so tell me. Let's get it.
So the problem I have now is when I'm out of the money, the position goes against me, like Micron. Micron went way against me. I was down like 75% on Micron. Micron recovers to where I'm up by like 10%, and I close it because I was just down 75%. Now I'm up 10%. I'm taking that as a gift of God. Fast forward to today, same option, same everything. Don't change a thing. Those options are up 200%. So how do you handle that?
We are cracking one egg at a time. And it might be the point where you just start leaving a few runners out there.
Yeah, I think so.
That way you don't feel FOMO from missing the move, but then you're still making a little off of it. Yeah.
Man, you're 1250. Well, maybe.
I'm really not interested in anything, Roy, unless we come back and test that 10 and show support or break it, one of those two, or we break above 20 and hold.
Yeah.
It's kind of my spots. Kind of my spot. So
I don't know. I don't know what the market's about to do, but it doesn't look pretty.
No. But if you draw from this move here on Friday to now, I mean, we hadn't even hit, we've hit 382 level right here, and that's about it, Roy. So then it bounced. So that's right around our 10 level we were talking about. General market tide is coming down a little bit. You got a little spike here and just a little uptick in volume. So not really crazy about anything. General market tide is showing a little weakness now. Of course, you got Tesla, AMD. There it is, Roy. Figured that would be on the list today.
Yeah. Tesla.
Yeah. Tesla doing Tesla things. You got those orders at 10, though. You see those 275 orders sitting down there?
Mm-hmm.
That's just, it seemed like it wants to be a magnet. It just can't pull it all the way down there.
Yeah.
Dirty Harry, you sound like Snoop with a little tilt you can feel down in your plums.
I'm on like a multi-week tilt. I'm in a funk on futures. That's why I've succumbed to the bots. I'm trying to code my way into a strategy and let the bots do. I can't code in tilt. Maybe I can, but I shouldn't.
Just chill. Look, I've forced a couple things. I'm green. I took a few green trades, red trade here or there. Trailing stops hit every one but one. I forced some stuff, but I've kept it small enough where I've been able to let it play out. So it's not horrible, but also it's not anything great either. I mean, I'm up a little bit. Green is green, right? But it's not where I want to be on the day.
Yeah.
But we're going to see if we can move. Right now, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. Right now, don't trade anything.
Yeah.
It looks like this possibly could be bottom, but until tide switches, I just don't know.
Yeah.
The last two candles till now on 10-minute chart is not pretty. Did have a candle by candle to the low side, downside.
Yeah, I may need to switch my strategy to 10 minutes because it would have hit like 5 trades to.
Oh, you're not. I told you the other day you need to change it to 10 minutes.
I know. I kept it on 5. I need to switch. To be fair, the 5 was making like it was up 1,000 last week from where it was. Well, now you're getting a little pop here.
Yep.
I'm not hearing anything on the wires.
And I think this is just a little. There's orders there, so it's gonna hold support for a minute. If it would give me more room to the downside, I would take another short. But it's just you got your order so damn tight.
Yeah.
I like it to come back and eventually hit that 10. But if it hits 15, we'll take a chance on it. How about that? And what do you see when we're in? So we're just trying to get to 10. 10.25. Actually, we might move it to 10.50. Let's see if it gets down there. If it starts to come with a little heat, we might move it below 10. But right now, I mean, this is going to be a trade that, unless some news pops, we're going to be probably in for a while. You are getting a little uptick in call premiums now that I finally decided to go into a short. So that's lovely.
Trump, other cities are also bad. We're starting with DC.
Well, then it's Memphis. Memphis has been called out by them a few times. So I'm saying I will have National Guard close to me here soon.
Yeah, this is a interesting market.
Yeah, what you gonna say? What you got there, sir?
I mean, I don't know what the market does. I mean, you're rejecting it to 8. To me, that news is not good. Because again, it kind of creates a little bit uncertainty, right? Market hates uncertainty.
Yep.
You couple that with the NVDA AMD news. AMD confirms that they got their export license this morning, so it was a kind of a tit for tat. There you go. Good job.
Yeah, yeah.
Tit for tat, kind of do this, and you get your export license back in China.
Right.
I don't know this whole capitalism, government red tape thing. I'm a bit surprised the market is not down more, but I also understand that they are creating a playbook that if you want to,
Ooh.
if you want to create a, I'm sorry, I don't like it, but that's just me. I don't like I don't like government flexing that much on private companies. I don't like government flexing that much on states. So just see how it comes. I don't see the market as a positive to this. I think as people start to figure out, it's like 50% of revenue from China. That's okay if you block China's sales, but now what if it comes after other companies that already have, work in China? Or are you just eating into their margins? And for what?
Well, if we break this 5 here, we could see, not to burst your bubble and what you're talking about.
No, you're good.
We could see 6,400 here. So
I mean, this movement makes sense to me. This is what I was a bit frustrated a little bit this morning. I was like, I don't understand why things are quote unquote as bullish as they really should be if this is a one-off for AMD and NVIDIA, but it does not appear that it will be. Just as I thought maybe DC was a one-off, and it does not appear that it will be. So
we talked a little bit about DC this morning. I figured that's not a one-off.
Yeah. But I mean, again, this is where it kind of is. Yeah, I don't know. National security gets kind of thrown around a bit all over the place, and you figure out at what point are you for states' rights or not for states' rights? Are states allowed to manage themselves, or are they not?
Well, so one, DC is not a state, so that's why they're testing it there. They can get away with it. And
DC
because it's not a state.
Yeah, I told you that was like kind of that weird spot, but you now start entering other cities that are obviously legitimate states, and you start to see what I don't know. Start to see again. I think this testing they go right up to the line and test it a bit too much for my liking.
I mean, we talked about this a little bit. Like I said, living this close to Memphis and knowing what a cesspool Memphis has turned into, I welcome it. I know it's a fine line. You got to walk there, right? Because Lord knows anything, if you take one step here, right? Wow, what a move back up. This was not on my bingo. This was not on my bingo card. Where do we go is the question. Where do we go? Do we pop here and drop back down? You got orders right above us. You did have a pop in volume on Tide, so I'm assuming that's where this came from.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
surrounding.
I didn't hear anything news-wise, so guessing it's just more of a got down to kind of I have an anchored VWAP there from Friday.
Well, we got the 400 down there too. If you look,
and
this one, see that 400 there?
Yeah.
So, see what bookmap's showing us again. Showing a lot of heat down below, but a lot of heat up above. So, back above 10. My idea would be if we can hold here, if we fall back below 10, we get a move back down to that low a day, maybe further. I still think being this low down, if we do get the move, I would not be a bit surprised if they test 6,400 to see what we do there. 6,400 is one of those site levels, right? And to their defense, it got down to what, 6,407. They're like, nah, we're not ready to test it yet. So,
yeah,
you did have a pop. I think this is all options driven here, Roy.
Feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and if that's the case, this thing's gonna drop back down. So
yeah. Good golly, PayPal.
I don't know.
My damn TradingView is acting up today, and it's about to get a. I would get mad and kick my monitor, but it's really not the monitor's fault. I won't take it out on it.
You say TradingView is acting up?
Yeah, I'm switching between symbols a lot, so it's like hanging on certain symbols.
I got you. Yeah. I can see it be frustrating.
I got a nuclear play that has earnings on Thursday, ASPI, that I'm managing. It's up 2.5% today, so I got to make sure I get out of that before earnings. So hopefully they can get an announcement that they're the lead nuclear provider to the moon mission.
You know my thoughts on earnings.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Unless you can sell some calls or get some premium out of it.
Avoid it.
I don't want to be in anything for sure.
Avoid it. I was in TSSI earnings. I held a runner last week, got murdered, but it was just a runner, and I already had a lot of profit. But I did not like giving up the profit I gave up on that one contract. But I had 10 of them, so only had one at the end, so I did good. ASPI, I've got 30 contracts, so we ain't holding 30 contracts. They may be cheap, but we ain't holding 30 contracts on earnings. So we're gonna there's your back down.
Yeah. Let's see if we can go all the way. That's an ugly candle, but I don't know if they can keep pushing it down. They get a pop. We are getting a pop in put premiums now and a drop in volume. So that move up was option driven, which looks like this move back down is option driven, which tells us that it might not do shit.
Yeah, no, I would like to get in some Tesla calls eventually, but I don't like this. Obviously, I don't like getting into calls when Tesla's up 3.5%, but I also don't like the general market formation here. But we are basing at or below, like you kind of mentioned. So,
yep. Let's see what old Mancini says. He just put a tweet out. See if he called anything exact. Clean start as long as not over trading. ES is building structure at A 75-point rally from Thursday's 63.44 fell breakdown. 64.10 was support as posted at 8 a.m. It held exact 2 times.
Exactly.
There we go. Targets are now 64.33, 39, 50, 52 when range extends. 64.10 is weaker. You can see 64.04, 63.88 below. Look, the guy knows what he's talking about, but this exact shit still drives me crazy.
I think any sane human would be drives them crazy.
Do what?
I said any sane human, it would drive them crazy.
Trump says I'm going to Russia on Friday to see Putin. Have you seen the big uproar with the whole Russia and Alaska deal?
Just people talking shit. I mean, it's so stupid.
I didn't realize. I mean, of course I knew, but you know that was Russian territory at one point. Supposedly they leased the land to us for 100 years.
Yeah,
and then we forced the lease where it ended up being a sale. Is what they're saying.
Yeah.
But I did not realize. Did you know that there's like military bands and stuff that have wrote songs about taking Alaska back?
Oh no, I didn't know that.
Like it's one of their state songs that every time Putin comes out, the song's about taking Alaska back. It's okay. Really. I went down a rabbit hole and I was like, shit, I didn't know I wanted to be down this rabbit hole. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you guys, when you're in Alaska, if you're the Bering Sea, when it freezes or if it does freeze, you could walk to Russia.
Yeah. Walk to Russia, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Russian waters are right outside of Alaska. It's not far. So I was like, that's interesting. I did not realize that. And so now we're having to worry about that. It was a big deal. If we give Ukraine the land back, do we end up making a deal where we give Alaska back to Russia? And I was like, absolutely not. They're not giving Alaska back to Russia.
They're not giving Alaska back.
But then they're also like, does it create a conflict down the road?
Yeah. I mean, so here, some people are asking me about Alaska. So I went down a little rabbit hole. And I said, look, Putin's terrified to fly anywhere outside of Russia.
But he will go to Alaska.
But he can fly right through Alaska, right? He's going through Russia the whole time. So the airspace is basically safe. He can go to visit Santa, right? But he goes anywhere else, he's having to travel. I mean, Ukraine has allies all over the place there. So this guy has a food tester because he knows he's a shady fuck. Sorry. And people got out for him. So Alaska makes the most sense for him to meet in person somewhere for safe travel.
But it is Russia homeland.
It is. See, what I would do if I was Trump, I would have the Thunderbolts guy greet him.
Mr. Russia. What was his name? I know you're talking about.
Yeah. It's always Dad, right? Whatever the blonde chick. It's just Dad. Yeah, I would have him greet him. Yeah, I mean, I'm happy they're meeting. I mean, obviously, I don't have any ill wills on that meeting and the location and all that. I think people stirring up a lot of noise.
Well, now it looks like they're going to actually meet in Russia. So,
yeah, which the White House probably saw the optics being pretty bad if you meet in Alaska.
So well, here's my deal with the whole thing. Of course, everybody goes back and like, oh, it's Trump has ties to Russia, blah blah blah. It's in any American president's best interest, I think, to try to work with Russia if you can. You got to be, you can't just give up and like, hey, whatever you want, you get, right? I mean, Russia, for a long time, Russia was a superpower. Some people still say they are. Some people say they aren't. I don't know. I don't know their military thing they got now. I know the Ukraine war took a lot out of them, but I don't think it ever hurts to be diplomatic with a country, right? When you're trying to negotiate peace, especially when there's a war like the Ukraine-Russia war has been going on for how long now? 3-4 years.
4 years, yeah.
And I mean, You definitely want to see something. I am a little shocked that Ukraine would be willing to give up land. I thought that was their sticking point while they wouldn't do a truce. I don't, but
Well,
now they're okay giving up Crimea and stuff. So
no, they are. Ukraine's adamant on not giving up land, but the U.S. is saying maybe they could.
well, from my understanding, when I heard Zelensky's last thing was like, "Hey, it's definitely an option that we could talk about," and that has not been an option they could talk about since the war started. And look, in all honesty, Crimea is Russia. I understand that it's been under Ukraine power forever, but every citizen, like 90% of the citizens, are Russian. They want to be either independent or with Russia. They don't want to be with Ukraine. I understand that's a different thing altogether, but if you kind of look, Crimea was kind of taken weirdly when they got it to start with. So I don't know. I think Crimea is Russia personally, but I don't have a hill to stand on this fight. So.
Yeah, I think Chimera is up for negotiation. I think the rest of the land is the eastern side is not. I mean,
is it Crimea or is it Crimea? Which one is it? Because I've heard both.
I've always known it as Chimera, but
yeah, I've heard like people say Crimea.
So, well, what we need to do is get Klitschko on here. We can interview
let's
him.
do it. No, let's not get Klitschko. What was we're gonna get? Was it the Klitschko brothers? Who was the fighters?
Yeah, Klitschko fighters.
Yeah. One of them was president at one time. He got overthrown. Wonder who overthrew him.
Yeah, it was Vitaly, I believe.
Was it Vitaly? It was Vitaly and what was the other one?
Vladimir.
Yeah.
They were my go-to on Knockout Kings.
They were some bad boys, man.
Yeah, no, they were awesome.
And if you ever listen to them, you want to think of Rocky, and they were probably the exact opposite of what they were because they played around and had fun and stuff, but they also played a lot.
Yeah. Are we bear flagging down here? Or are we getting support?
That is the $1 million question, Roy, or the $100 question, however you want to look at it. It is shown, and it's gotten down here a couple times, just can't break down below that 7. This 10 seems like a magnet. Your call premiums and put premiums are both dropping, but your volume is going up. Is this a true pop, or is this going to be a ugly reversal?
Dun dun dun.
Well, no, it's 8. It's not like an 8 so far, is it?
Mm-mm.
Well, it's about time for us to wrap today anyway, so see if we can get the breakout, and then we'll call it a day. Anybody got any questions, concerns? Anybody want any Roy advice on options?
Oh, we had a heartbreaker on the sports betting, guys, over the weekend. I set Monty the slip. I had a $10 free profit, free trade. I put it on 10 MLB games. I hit 9 out of 10. $2,800 I would have won. Missed it on one. And it was the one early on, so I couldn't hedge. Tell you, that would have paid for a lot of combines.
It would have, wouldn't it? Roy would be copy trading 5 take profit trader cash right now.
Yeah, it would be 3 ES, copy 5. We'd be rolling.
We'd go back 3 ES, 3 ticks. Let's go. 3 ticks at a time.
Yeah.
Did we hit 5 this time, Roy? Did we hit 5 this time?
It sure wants to, doesn't it?
Yeah, it seems like it. Seems like it wants to go to 6,400. I mean, I can tell. But it just keeps, I mean, right here, we're on this down 400 right now. It's struggling at. I mean, let's look at this. Look at that damn thing right there. Who knew me putting this stupid thing on my chart would end up being valuable? Now, if it breaks down, we should get a move down, but, you know.
I'm looking at this, and you did get a slight rejection. Well, you got a rejection at the 8. You're getting a rejection at orb low as well, which is a breakdown to low, which has been a trade that we've said has been working out.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, I took a short. I'm in a short. I'm just not really doing much with it. I mean, we're up a little bit. Like I said, I'm small again today, so I'm not going heavy. And I don't know, Roy. I mean, I'm still trading one MES. I think if we have a good day today, I probably will go to 2 tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I'm in no rush to scale back up to 5 or 10. You know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you think if I was trading 5 right now, I would have got one. I'd probably taken profit already. I would have got stopped out a lot quicker. I mean, I got room for this damn thing to trade to move either direction. I'm not getting the biggest payouts out of them, but I'm also getting zero stress out of these trades.
And the mental health is important.
And if we could just break this damn 7, I would feel a lot better than I would. I still get, and the crazy thing, Roy, when I win them, I still get excited when I win. But the losses now, like, you know what? Okay, let's look. What can we do? Where do we get? What can we do better? Let's do it. And then we're making those losses almost instantly back when we make them.
Yeah.
Which is another thing that's good for your mental health. But I mean, I want to break the 7, and I just can't break it down. I got my profit at 64.01. That would actually give me a $50 win on this trade if it was to go down and hit that. So,
are you doing any more covered calls on Tesla? Or did you get?
I did look today.
Next week, 400 calls are $1.
Definitely need to look at that. I'm gonna do it here in a minute because I've got. Let's see, these NVDA calls. I'm still not up a lot. You know, I got these 200 calls on NVIDIA for the August 29th, and I'm up like 30% on them.
Not bad.
No, it's not bad, but it could be better. And then I've got the SoFi calls, and I'm actually back down a little. I got turned green on. Now I'm back red a little bit because it popped today right at 23. But these are for September 19th, and they're 24 calls. So, I mean, they're getting really close, but I think I'm just going to hold on to them for a while. If I can get 50%, is what I like. Friday, I should have took them Friday. They were like 27% up. All right, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Well, my trail didn't trail yet. I wonder what's up with that. Oh,
shit! My nuclear play is dancing.
What's up with that?
Girl. She up 3.5%, 4%. All right. I need this thing to hit 64.05.25. You do that? Yes. By the way, I'm in a short with you on a combine.
You need what to hit?
Yeah, 64.05.25.
And I still want. I'm trying to be a little greedy on this one. 64.1.
Okay.
I probably should have. I probably should be around where you are, but why? Oh, it looked like we were going to get the move too, Roy.
Yeah.
Volume ticked down. Volume is still ticking down on Tide. Put premiums are popping here, so if this thing could turn this volume red, we should get to move the breakdown to 64 we want. CVD is negative 450, 460. I would like that to go below negative 1,000. There's negative 500 for a quick second. And then right back up. These damn dip buyers. Dip buyers are annoying when you're in a short. I tell you that.
So annoying. They make you want to kick a screen.
Well, the crazy thing is, if you're getting along, it's like these some bitches like, oh, we're gonna take a break.
Yeah.
You're getting a short, it's like, let's buy the dip, boys.
Right.
Oh,
they all find a reason too. They're like, they can justify it one thing or another. I mean, Tom Lee was all over this weekend saying the rally starts this week, which, I mean, Tom Lee is always saying a rally starts, but you do have CPI inflation data tomorrow, so I would assume if there was a catalyst, that would be it.
If CPI comes in cooler than expected, this thing rips.
Yeah. What is the estimations? What are the estimations?
Because then, we broke the cycle where it's not, it was kind of right going up. So if it comes in cooler, that breaks that cycle of inflation data rising. That compared with the job data, I mean, you've got to say they're doing a rate cut in September if that's the case, right?
It appears that the metrics are there. The forecast has it ticking up 2.8 versus 2.7 previous. So year over year, they have it ticking up on core to 3.1 from 2.9. So if it falls in line with estimates, you still got that uptrend.
Well, hey, Mancini again says that as posted 8 a.m. 6410 support, and ES still agrees. It is held exact 2 times.
What?
Yeah, I mean, 6406 is not 6410, so I don't know how that's exact.
I wish my broker was as lenient as he is.
Recover works up flag 6404 to 6388 below. But this 6410 has held exact. You are getting here's the worst scenario that we had. You're getting an uptick in volume and a downtick in put premiums.
And a candle by candle alongside on the 5 minute.
And CVD has gone to negative 100.
And on the 10 minute.
Yeah, I'm more worried about the 10 minute than the 5 minute. Because that 10 minute candles are usually pretty damn accurate. Now we still have 5 minutes left in the 10 minutes, so or 6 minutes.
Trump just said he signed some executive orders. We don't know what they are, but he just signed some.
Well, that's definitely a reason for the market to pop. It could be that you signed executive orders where ES is the devil.
I guess it's all related to the DC stuff. So
we're starting with 800 DC National Guardsmen. Deal with crime in DC. That's what the executive orders are on.
Yeah.
Now this thing's gonna come up here and gonna stop me out now. Just because of that, that was a nothing burger. There's no reason this thing should be popping off that. No reason at all. This is what drives you crazy when he speaks.
Yeah.
This is the part I can't deal with. I just don't. You cannot make me understand this. You can make me understand this. We also had the 3-month and 6-month bill auction announcements. They're going to be at 5.6 billion on the 3 months. I don't see the 6 months yet. That is in 15 minutes too, by the way, folks.
All right, I think I'm gonna hop off here.
Yeah, we need to go.
Relax. There's a possibility tomorrow I maybe have to cancel the stream, but I'll let you know. I've got a pending meeting with my work stuff that is trying to move. I'll let you know.
I love the last minute notification.
Well, it's part of the call that I took earlier, so I'm getting a little buried in work not related to the market. Maybe that's part of the problem. I'm trying to build something. I want to build something cool. So to be announced later. But anyway.
All right, guys. We'll appreciate it.
Good trading. Good trading. We're getting a little comeback here. Does it bounce off the 8? Does it on the 5? What does it do? So all righty. I'll see you.
I haven't got stopped out yet, so I'm still in this damn trade. So we'll see how long I stay in it.
I'm with you. The news does not suggest a move like we got, but
it made no sense. There was no reason for that spot like that.
Yeah, dip buyers are going to dip buy. So
dip buyers are going to dip buy. That is right.
I'll be very interested in CPI tomorrow morning. I mean that is kind of the last thing before NVDA earnings. So
yeah. All right, guys. Well, we appreciate you being here. We'll send out something. What we do.
Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll let you know. Sorry to throw that.
I guess you guys will know when I know. Thank you, guys. We'll see you later.